Hello my friends, thank you very much for joining me. Today I'm going to be making some ATCs, and if you're unfamiliar with what that is, they are artist trading cards. And let me just tilt that a little bit. I think that's better. And on the Facebook group Crafty Army with Carley, I do a bit of admin work on there, and we have some fun each month. I post a theme each month for doing the artist trading cards. Now, artist trading cards are 2.5 by 3.5, and they're always the same size, so it doesn't deviate from that. So just double check that we've got the size right. That's 2.5 by 3.5, so that's okay. Yeah, around about there. So the theme that I've set for this month for the Crafty Army is snow and ice, and a bit of frosty fun. So anything to do with that. And it's, you know, sometimes when your mojo goes for making cards or anything else, the ATCs are nice to do, and it gives you a bit of inspiration each month to do something like that. Not all the groups do them, but we do on the Crafty Army, and you can join in one month, not the next month. It's, you know, there's excuse me, there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever to join in if you don't want to, but just the odd month that you feel like you'd like to do it, yeah, join in. I'll leave the link for the group. Excuse me. Right, got a bit of a thick throat this morning. Okay, so I'm going to use my Lavinia for this, because, you know, they really are lovely little stamps, aren't they? For some of them are lovely for doing these with. So okay, so I thought what I'd do for the first one is I thought I'd use I've got a piece of card here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip it. Just going to rip it like a snowdrift. Like that. So that will go on there like that. And then the other bit to it can go on there like that. So I'll just rip that a little bit more. Like that. So I'll glue that on. It's you know, it's really just about having fun and enjoying it. The artist trading cards are worldwide. They are exchanged worldwide, and each month you know, different places do the artist trading cards, and you do 3. It's normally 3 that you make for each challenge, and then you post it to your partner. What I do is everybody signs up each month, and then I give them a partner to swap with, and they really enjoy that. But like I say, it is actually worldwide known for it. So I'm going to pop pithing on this one. He can go down there. So let me know in the comments if it's something that you do. You know, if you're in a group and you do ATCs, and if you enjoy them as well. So let's pop that back on there. Put him back in his little bag. Okay, so I don't know if you've got dies that you do snowflakes for, but when I cut them out, I keep my my cardstock that I've done it with, and they can they become stencils. So you know, you've got a nice stencil as well that you can put your pastes through. So for this, I'm going to use the Funky Fossil Stella Paste Silver Flash. And what I'll do is I'll get a bit of my white, yeah, a bit of white pastel, and just do a few clouds in the sky here, like that. This is just blue card I have. I'll just put some clouds in the sky like that. And then I'll get my stencil and I'll just go through it with this lovely paste. The wind's still blowing outside today, and last night it was lashing down with sleet and very icy. But when I got up this morning it was only 2 degrees. I'm sure it was even colder further north. I'm northwest in the UK. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I'll do another one here. You can hear the roof tiles rattling out there. There we are. How pretty is that? I'll put that up there. And I'm going to use the Stella Starlight, this one. Along the edge of the snow. But first I'm just going to get my finger daub and just add a little bit of blue for the snow, especially under Pippin. Not too much. Bit of tumbled glass. This Stress Oxide tumbled glass. Make it look nice and icy. And I'm just going to spread it along a little bit of the silver as it's still on my brush. You can see it on the edge of my brush, just to make it look icy on the ground. Poor little Pippin. He's out in the cold. They don't feel it though, do they? Let's put that back in there. Oops. And I've got it's called Après Ski from Chloe's Creative Cards, and as you can see it is just like a really frosty snow, icy snow. So that's just going to go across just to give it texture, give it some texture like that. bit of snow in the sky. Like that. As well as those beautiful snowflakes. Now what you normally do, you write on the back. I do an extra card to go on the back and to stick on. It's a little bit more firmer as well, but what you do is you write, you know, like this will be the Crafty Army with Carley ATC swap, date January 2025, artist Caroline, and theme snow and ice and frosty fun. And so that's all you do when you do your swap. So that's good fun, isn't it? Let me pop that in there. And this one, double check I've got the size right. 2.5. That's just under. That's just under that. Got that for 3.5, 2.5. Perfect. And for this one, I want to stamp one of the little houses. One of the houses on here, which I thought would be nice. So I'm going to pop that on there. And just let's hope this stamps well. Beautiful. I'm going to get my landscape that was right next to me. I was looking somewhere else, and I'm going to use the blueprint sketch. And my blueprint sketch is pretty inky, and I've had this about 4 years, and as you can see, it is still really inky. Let me get my brush. I have one for dark blue. There we are. You can see my dark blue gem on that. And find my little circle. Just behind the house there. I thought I had a smaller one there. Yes, I do. I'll do a smaller one, like that. With it being an ATC. Can't have anything big on it. Going to be a lovely sky behind. Bit of a night sky. Ooh, look at that. Roses. Well, I've got that on. Just get my black. I've still got some bit of black on there. And I'm just going to go over that like that. Add a little bit of black just around the edge. Just to darken it a little bit. Like that. Put that back on there. See? Inky fingers. Let me just get a cloth. get my finger dauber. I'll just take that one off very carefully because it's got that on it. While I've got my finger dauber, I'll just tap on that a little bit. And I just want to go up just in that corner there at the side. And you see, and it just shows where that hill is there. And then with our brush, water. Just going to splash a little bit of water on. Like that. Just let that go in. Let's let that. And while that's bleaching in there, I'll just do this here. It's got a lot on it, hasn't it? There we are. Splotched just a bit, but never mind. Then we'll dab that off. And then here, I'll just add, I'm just going to go back with my, because it's blotched it, this is where you can think, oh, I'll start again. It's like, no, don't start again. This is where you get your black soot. So you either make it better or you make it worse. So we just dab on with that, and we just go up at the side like that. And that's sort of the grass at the side. We'll go up on this one here, and we'll do exactly the same. Don't need to put a tree up if you don't want. We'll just put some bushes and trees up with that. Making your own trees in the background, can you see? Saves the day. Bushes and trees. Okay, that's really sweet. I'm going to colour this house now. So I've got some Nova, they're called pastels, the Nova designer markers in pastels. So they're quite nice actually. This is the green. The nice markers. I think I prefer brushes myself, but they're good for whatever you want to do with them. I'm going to go back over it with a gold, and this is the Illustrator ones, Spectrum Noir. So it gives it some nice tones on there. And you see, nice tones. And this nice oak roof. window frames. I think we'll give it a red door. Nice painted red door there. That's nice, isn't it? And with my grey Pro marker, just to darken it a little bit down the sides in the shading. Bit of shading on there and under the windows. And while I've still got my pastel, I'm going to, oh, let me do my moon. While there's still a bit of blue ink on there, it's not completely dry. Just go around and round your moon off. Oh, lovely little mini art, aren't they? Mini works of art. Just a little dab. Like that. Lovely jubilee. And I'll go around with my pastel. Give it a nice glow around the edge. Look at that. Beautiful glow. Gorgeous glow. Okay, so I'm going to add some snow on there, and for that I'm going to use my snow writer. It's Deco Art Snow Writer. Amazon, eBay, anywhere like that, you'll just have a route for it. As you can see, and it can go hard on the edge, so be sure to put your top on as soon as you can. It is good stuff though, and I like it because I think I've mentioned before, you don't have to heat gun it to puff it up, so that's good. The icicles, so this is my ice, and on the windowsills, snow drift up there. You look out your window and you've got all snow outside your window and on your doorstep, like that. It's very frosty in there, doesn't it? Like that. Okay. Pop the lid on. I mean, when you first get it, you can you do get a lid, and I lost my lid. That's why it hardened a little bit inside. But it's sort of sealed itself now in there. But I don't know where the lid went. Do you know what? I found it. Found it. Not to worry. Okay, I'm going to get my Luma again. My trusty Luma. And I want to add some more of this along here. I'm doing it neat because the thicker it is, the more opaque it is, and less transparency. You know, you get a proper look of snow, don't you? It's got a bit of fluff on the end then. See what a difference that makes. That's a real snowy scene, isn't it? I'm just going to get my silver. If I can find it. Oh, I've got a gold, so that's for on the door, where the door handle is. This is for the chimney. I'm going to add a little bit of, this is the glass slipper, again from Chloe's, and that's going on there. Sprinkle it all over. That's just snow and ice, isn't it? Look at that. Looking very glittery. And then I will just add a little bit of this Luma on here, on the white there. Pop the lid back on. And then tap that all over. And there we have it. Let me just empty that back into my glitter thing. How beautiful is that? Same technique you can use on a card, but this is a miniature work of art. Little miniature work of art. So that's that one done. Okay, so let's line those up there. And then I've got another one. Make sure I've got this the right size. This is my third one. That's not 2.5. 2.5. 3.5. There we are. And for this one, I'm going to use the berry wreath, but they're going to be frosty and snowy on here. I'm going to use my stamping platform. I have to move these now. Sorry about that. When your ATCs are all finished, I got these on eBay, and the ATC bags that you can buy, and you can put each one inside. I do that to protect it, so that, you know, if people keep them. Some people frame them and make a great big frame picture of them, which I think is lovely for their craft rooms. You know, a bit of art for their craft rooms. So yeah. That's going to go across there. It's nice, isn't it? special to Robin. This one is Jemima. Like that. Fingers, and we'll get this covered. Tumbled glass, for the sky. I think I'll use my pale blue brush. That's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Okay, we'll do a bit of colouring. To use my Posca for the red on it. Because that will show up better over the ink. Like that. Little Robin. And a bit of brown for the colouring. Like that. And then my Udi ball for here, for his tummy. Just the odd speck down there just to highlight the feathers. Sweet, isn't he? And my black for the eye. Like that. You can put a sentiment here, and I'll probably do that. I'll probably put a sentiment here that that's on there. I have a Lavinia one about the snowflakes fall, but it is too wide. It's great for a card, you know, even a 6x6 card, but for something like this, it's just too big. So that's no good. Right, okay, so I'm going to leave that to put a sentiment across, and what I'll do is I'll add some snow up here. I'll get my my loomer again. I'll just add a bit of snow. At the top there, because it has to be snow and ice. snowing over the bird, over our little robin as well. You might not be happy with that, eh? All the little berries on here, I'll do those red as well with the Posca. Just to leave a little bit of white. Pretty, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? I love that. And then we're going to get the snow writer again. Get my brush again. Excuse me. So I want to go along the branches where the snow has fallen, like that. Okay. And I will add a little bit of glitter to that. See that? Beautiful. Okay. My black card so you can see it really nicely. Our makes from today. So if you want to come and join us, if you've never done them before and you really think, oh, I'd quite enjoy doing that, you know, come and join us and on the Crafty Army with Carley, and I'll partner you up with someone. Maybe me, it may be Carley, it may be one of the other DT, or it may be one of the other members that absolutely love doing ATCs, and you know, and it's you know, don't think, oh, you know, mine might not be good enough. You know, people, I think all crafters think that the work's not good enough, but it's all abilities. At the Crafty Army with Carley, it's all abilities across the board, and it doesn't matter what you make, how good it is, or, you know, if you're a beginner, doesn't matter. We just love the interaction with our friends in the Crafty Army, and this is inspiration for you to have a go as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Over the Christmas period, I'm going to do a couple of tutorials so that I will be posting, so you know, stay tuned for that. And but in the meantime, wishing you all a wonderful Christmas, and thank you so much for joining me all through 2024 and supporting my YouTube channel, and for your wonderful messages. I do love them. Thank you so much. See you all again soon. Bye bye.